Ladies and gentlemen, now the game has ended. Let's talk about the new additions for Barcelona. Like when I first saw the starting line, I'm like, we understand Hansi Flick, trying as much as possible to heavily rotate, not bringing the world champions right into the mix. The players that played for him during preseasons are kind of like the ones who started, with a few exception of our star players like, Lamine Yamal and Rafinha, who are very, very instrumental in the team. And the game turned out a little bit slow, but slowly the players started to find their rhythm, and it was really, really a beautiful game of football. Rafinha just needs to stay fit, and if Rafinha can stay fit this season, Barcelona is going to cook this season, And I don't know what's wrong with Lamine Yamal. Like since the World Cup, I've not seen the best version of Lamine Yamal. And since the time that he had that injury before going into the World Cup, his performances have been questionable. Like Yamal, what's going on? He needs to really, really, step up his game. Try as much as possible to build back that confidence. I know that it's too early in the season to actually criticize Lamine Yamal, but the way he's playing, it's like he's not enjoying his game anymore. Like they're telling him not to take on players anymore. He was just passing the ball and even not passing the ball accurately. Like I don't know if the ego or the fame is entering his mind, trying as much as possible to confuse. I know he's still a very young kid, he's still 19 years old, but even at that, you expect to see more of a player who has excited and mesmerized you a lot. So I just want Lamine Yamal to really, really step up his game because there are a lot of players that can come in there and do beautiful things. And that's what I'm talking about. The new signing, the new addition. Look at Anthony Gordon. Look at his selfless performance. He had the opportunity to actually score a goal, but he assisted Fermin Lopez. Do you understand? Look at Karim Adeyemi. Look at the way he was trying as much as possible to link up his play with Rafinha and even Lamine Yamal and the rest of the midfield. Making all those getting behind runs and all that. And it's finally paid off. He got a goal, he scored a goal today. So these new additions are very, 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 very key to our Flick's style of football. And now when we now have Rodri in the squad, it just gives us that balance, and we can go for it all. And the beautiful thing about it all is that Barcelona now has like a squad depth. Now you see that Gavi was injured, but Pedri had to come in, to replace Gavi and all that. I don't know what's wrong with Gavi, but Gavi is just being plagued with injury. I don't know why. Because we know what Gavi gave us during the Xavi era, and it's sad to see him, get all these injuries and all that. But with the new signings coming in, it makes us to beg the question whether we actually need a number nine. See the saga with Julian Alvarez and the Atletico Madrid fans today. Atletico Madrid, don't be a small club. Don't renege on those small club mentality. Release this boy to Barcelona. Let him fulfill his dream to represent this bar. Release Julian Alvarez for us. I still believe that we need a striker because we need squad depth. If we want to really go far in the Champions League, it is your squad depth that will help you because by the time the important part of the season comes when we are getting to April, May, or March, April, May, and most of all these players, the fatigue will start setting in and you see a lot of injuries. And we don't want those situations whereby we always lose our players to injuries when key games come up. So that's why we need Julian Alvarez for the squad depth. But so far so good, our new additions have been fantastic. I believe when Rodri comes into the mix, we're going to cook. God bless you. Let me know what you think in the comment section.